spray. Ngoja. Oh, thank you. Sasa mtu accused of spreading corona. We don't want to be thrown in jail.
I think we want to add one thing on the issue of the alternative gender rule. It was one of the issues that we had been pushing for a very long time, and especially at the county level, at the governor and the deputy. It is also one of those expectations that we have, that we will observe alternative gender rule across in the county level, in the National Assembly. So therefore, if you have a speaker who is a man, the deputy is a woman, and vice versa. And it can also be a woman who is a speaker, and then the alternate is a man. So the issue of the alternative gender rule is one of the other issues that we had proposed. And let us explain why we keep pushing for matters gender. It is not just for the positions. It's because you cannot make proper policy decisions without being adequately represented at the table. Matters to do with health, you will need to have women on the table discussing that issue, just like you would need to have men on that table. If you're going to be talking about reproductive health, if you're talking about care, community-based care, if you're talking about provision of medical services, you cannot do that with only one gender at the table. So when we are talking about gender, it's not just for the position for the sake of it. Matters to do with agriculture. Right now, in our counties, we are struggling with the issue of prices for tea. The people who care for those farms and collect tea are women. And the people most affected by not being able to have their children in school because of COVID, and at the same time having reduced income, are women. So we are expecting that the gender issue will address broader policy objectives to ensure that the country is economically advanced. So 50% of the people in this country are women, and we are expecting that our proposals that we have put forward to these experts will be taken into consideration. Let me also add that we have good faith and great faith in the experts. They have been at it for 1 year. We know they have found a solution for the issue of the 2/3 gender rule, that it will no longer be another proposal to the National Assembly, but the solution to the 2/3 gender rule will have been achieved by the experts who have drafted this BBI report.